Oh, I can be yellow. Now that I can play yellow, this is a guaranteed win. Khmer! How do I want to play Khmer? Am I just gonna castle drop my way to 2k? I feel like that's where we're going. He has an outpost. This could be a doubt castle if he's aware. This TC will go to Imp. Man, so look at the Khmer farming eco. It's so insane. So satisfying to look how that food goes up. Well, I'm committed. Oh wait, I might need to quick wall this. I need to build up some APM counter. Actually, I have to sacrifice you. Woo! Saved! Alright, this is fine, this is fine. This is where I need to have a bank. Give me APM! This is so annoying. Every time I misclick and don't click exactly at the right time, the click goes to waste. I'm wasting so many clicks. He's imp before me. Yeah, this is how Jon Slow plays Imperial Age. I just need to think about how does he do it. What do I even build? He has a stable, seed workshop. I'm just actually trying to think about what unit to make. It's got a Cavalier. Which kind of makes sense. This he might be feeling the pressure with my forward. Yeah, it looks like he's struggling a little bit to deal with the fact that I have forward castles. So that's good at least for me. Let's grab some more map. If I only had stone. I know my village count will be insane because I queued up so many villas, but I lost some villas in the process earlier, so I think that's fine as well. We're going to lose one castle. That we know. We just have to plan ahead. What's going to happen after a castle goes down? Well, we have a second castle, so our trebuchets will still have a safety area. Which is good. I'm not going to bother repairing it. And we just try to add units to make sure we keep presence. Let's sell some food as well while we're here. His castle is down, so I could have arguably saved my castle as well. Let's do it. I think we can. It's not protecting it properly either. He must have had a pretty solid build though, like his uptime and everything. Looks pretty good. Okay. Thing is though, no, he revealed his tech too early. So the fact that we don't have handcannons, no bomber cannons, means that I can just go halves here. And I am completely comfortable with my situation. Take that stone. Ooh. I need to build up some APM so I can wall these villas in. Oh my god, I need like 3 APM each here. One to select and build, stonewall, click. Okay, it's fine. Why don't you drag the wall? Because then it won't be built instantly. Yeah, I always have to shift queue production. GG. Okay, so the first one where this could have been a bit problematic. I think he did, like his build must have been fairly solid. Of course we're commerce, so we get a crazy eco no matter what, because you can go straight to Castle Age and just get 3 teasers before he has even thought about building a town center. Village count obviously massively ahead, but his timing was pretty good for Imperial Age, 28 minutes. Yeah, I think the 2 castles forward made him like panic a little bit. He wasn't able to keep his cool to make the calm decisions, right? The calm decision for him here would have been get chemistry, repair his castle forever, and try to hold until he gets bomber cannons out. And probably composition, he should have gone hand cannoners, halberdier probably. Paladin is never wrong with Burgundians because it's so cheap and you get it so fast. So I could also just gone Paladin power play to try and snipe my traps by time and just build to the composition of hand cannoners, halberdier or whatever. But I think Commerce still wins late game no matter what with elite ballista elephants if they can get to that. Castle drops on arena OP. I feel like every game I've played so far has just been castle drops kind of. Right now we're 1180, so not too far off 1200. Okay, let me activate the timer again. There we go. Build up to 10. This is gonna be a journey, guys. We're gonna follow this to see how far we can go, right? So see how far high we get until we start getting challenges and so forth. All right, mega random. Lithuanians, Slavs. Lithuanians is actually really good for mega random because you get the 100 extra food for your town center. Gorthar the Cool, thanks for gifting a sub to the channel. Thank God there is no... Oh God, I don't have APM for this. Thank God there is no double T's to start at least. We have double camel. What's also nice with Lithuanians is I can queue up 6 vills from the start. Okay, put 1 camel on auto scout and the other one I'll actively do myself. Alright, start is pretty good here. He is playing as the Slavs. Yeah, the APM does disappear at the start, you're right. Ooh, there's water, which is arguably very good for Lithuanians. So let's get a lumber camp going. We don't need that much on food at the start, since we start with the extra food. Oh, Islands games might be really bad for the APM situation. Or good. Maybe it's good. We'll find out. Why are those camels so fast? They are pretty fast, true. I don't know. Okay, let's use this scout. Since this guy is looking around my base, I'll use the guy I'm manually doing to check for the opponent. Okay, this is all waterlogged on the left side, which means we're probably connected on the top side. That gives me a question or a decision I need to make as to where do I dock. Do I do it to the front or to the back? And in this case, I'm going to do it to the front because I am Lithuanians, which means I will have more often than not a faster feudalage time. Meaning I more often than not should win the water. So it kind of just makes sense. I guess it is an islands game. Looks like we're not connected on land. We are not connected at all. But my island feels so big for this to not be connected. It probably means that this island also is, or like the water is probably quite small. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the other camel on auto scout as well. Gotta be careful, my APM is quite limited right now. Or that should be fine. Just do it like this. Old school. Had idle teaser time though. That's not good. Napoleon! I watched the movie Napoleon not too long ago with Joaquin Phoenix. It was okay. But they left out some important things. Like I live in Leipzig right now, right? And Napoleon had one of his biggest, if not the biggest, defeat in Leipzig. It was the biggest fight, and they just completely left that out of the movie. Which was a bit weird. Biggest defeat was Waterloo. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I just know that Leipzig was also like a massive defeat and problem for him. I think there was more deaths in the fight in Leipzig than in Waterloo, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I shouldn't talk about the topic. Not too familiar with everything. What rating do we think this gets tricky at? I think once we get to like 1600, I'm gonna have some really tough moments. Particularly with when it's like micro, macro, auto everything kind of thing, you know? Yeah, the thing is you cannot keep them on auto scout forever as if they were looking for a landing or anything like that either. This is the first time I have to play water though with this. Which will also be interesting. We have a little bit of bank right now. Let's spend it wisely. Get a second lumber camp going. And the bank is gone. Without being low APM is very like... It's a meme, he's not slow. He's slow compared to Hera, compared to El Matador. Compared to me. He's not slow. He's faster than like at least 10% of Twitch chat, so it's not that slow. Come on, give wood. Let's build up the APM bank for feudal age. Looks good. I think eco distribution is solid. We'll go fire galleys. It's just easier to micro. Wasted so many clicks there. I mean, this might already be enemy land. Based on the size of my island, this is probably already enemy land. Which also means he could be on the backside. On the island. Well, they do auto-scout, even though they have scouted everything they can scout, kind of. Yeah, we'll find out very quickly. I think we send one to the top side. This definitely looks like back dock, unless he's like up here. Mouse only challenge. Like, mouse only challenge is honestly easier than this. Except building farms. Will you achieve 2k? That's kind of my goal. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. It's harder than I thought it would be. Already I can tell from playing right now. But my goal is still 2k. What elo do you think you can reach with Doubt's APM? 2.7, 2.8, 2.9. Depends on how hard I'm trying. It also looks like he is... Oh, this is where the micro comes into play, right? What do I do here? Click. Join the fight. I have 2 APM to spend, this is fine. He lost all his fish, so we're already in a very good spot in that regard. So I'm gonna fall back a little bit and give myself some APM to spend at home. So I can think about Castle Age. I said fall back at home. Okay. Make one more vill, and after this we'll idle to go up probably. Okay, this is fine. APM is a new resource. Yeah, I'm like that's the what I'm looking at the most right now. Is probably the APM counter. He's coming forward. Target the low HP one first. Nice. Cancel that one since I'm housed. We'll sell 200 wood, buy 100 food, force drop, and then go Castle Age. And now we can go back to macroing on water. Are we bullying low elo players today? I'm not sure if I would call it bullying, but we have had a recent... We have had success so far. I am limited on APM. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, we need to try and predict more how they will micro. As in, like, I don't pull them too far enough back to the point where they won't join the fight by themselves again. Like this, he would come in by himself again. That's obviously a horrible fight. We will be cast Slage eventually. Mongol pickers at 1400. Yikes. I think we start saving inside our... Like our cast time should be so much faster than his. Maybe make one demo. Put chat in slow-mo so you're limited as well. No APM. Okay, this is fine. I'm just gonna make a full circle to come back here. And take fish there on the front. What do you guys guess my elo is right now? The way I'm playing, right? Obviously it's higher than our visual elo. $1,400 only? You guys think I'm only 1400 with the way I'm playing right now? I think for sure it's higher than 1400. I really need to build up some APM bank here. This is really awkward to play. Oh, I didn't have enough click to put him away. Oh, I didn't do horse collar. God, this is frustrating. There we go. Pick up the relics as well. Where are the Lithuanians? This is the biggest issue, placing farms, honestly. That's what taking the most of my APM. And my fish has returned. This is weird. I'm clicking T to produce. It didn't register. My APM just disappeared. As if my T wasn't registering. Maybe I have to be a bit more careful. Like T is my produce monk hotkey. Here again I'm clicking and I'm not getting the click. My click is just disappearing. It's not registering as a farm. See? I'm just trying to place a farm. Maybe that's what's been happening sometimes where I feel like I'm misclicking. So we get 4 relics for free as well. On our side of the land. Which is nuts. Lithuanians do not complain about that. Like training with weights on? Kind of. Let's get another TC on gold. Yeah, water. He might be making a comeback on water at some point. But we just want to get to imp now. Maybe do like paladins and land with paladins. What does 10 max bank mean? It means like you see above me, I can bank 10 APM. Now I can spend 10 APM quickly. That's what it means. Otherwise I could just sit now and build up like 100 APM, for example, right? How about you start with an APM of 1000 but you don't gain any APM or time? I think that's too bad, too hard as well. Could be like something like increments. I don't know. There's some ideas to play around with for sure. Are we trying to teach yourself to click less? No. Okay, what do we need? We need gold mining upgrade, stone mining upgrade. This is camel. Let's prepare a transport ship. We're ready to click up, and then we will go drop stable on his side of the land. We need university first. These inputs at 0 should put you in the negative. No, no, no. This challenge teaches you patience. What elo are we at? We're at 1200-ish. I would say at the moment. See, right now I'm spamming X for a building stable. And I'm losing the APM, but I'm not getting the stable at times. I need more on gold, that's for sure. We have 4 relics, so like our paladins will be insane. For sure. We have plenty of food, so we just need get the upgrades. Need to activate auto farming on this account. Oh boy, he found me. He knows. That villager looks like it was about to build an outpost or something. How does feel? This is very frustrating. Paladin. Oh, he is Slav, so he will probably go help. I mean, score is very close, right? Considering that I won water. Ah, he's trying to come back on water. That's gonna be bad for him. So he will just die on land. And these Cavalier already have +4. This is now where I cannot really spend APM at home anymore. All my APM has to go to killing him. Paladins over Lightis, or Laisha, as they say, requires castles for production. If I was trying to go Laisha now, Lightis, whatever, I would be spending 10 minutes getting 2 or 3 or 4 castles up to have production. Paladin just requires stables. Don't have wood for farms. I can also steal his relics. Relics. Napoleon fell to LimitedViper. No GG? Did he say GG? No, he didn't. Usually, GG etiquette is you only reply GG if the opponent calls GG. You don't call GG for your opponent if you won the game. I think we want to keep it still, that we have 60 APM limit. That's the whole point of this, like see how high can I get with a limited 68 actions per minute. I think it's going to be interesting once we get to like a little bit more of the challenging opponents. I think I also will learn over time to spend my APM more cleverly. Yeah, we're quite ahead in economy, golden food in particular. He had more vills in the end though, but I kind of were stopping production to spam only Paladin. Final verdict after the first session of LimitedViper against opponents is 5-0 on the scoreboard. Get wrecked opponents. And our current elo is, as we see in the bottom right, 1221. So we have gained a solid 221 elo on the first session. Next session we'll probably gain another 250 elo. And I think next session will bring us closer to 1500. We'll see after that. I think it's gonna get really tough as we slowly climb towards the goal of 2k. I hope you enjoyed it so far, and the journey will continue soon.